very cold morning here at the house, and it is finally time to start pulling up these floors here in the kitchen. So first things first, do have quite a lot of things in the kitchen here, including this door and a stove over here, which is going to be picked up later today, hopefully. So yeah, first things first is pulling up all this rubbish. We do have the miter saw on the table and all the tools around the corner there. So yeah, first thing, clear it all out and then start pulling up these old floors. Alright, so everything's been cleared out of the room, as you can see. Anyways, that's enough of me talking. Let's get into ripping up these old floors. So floors are up, windows are in. These windows are probably the most level things in the house at the moment, and soon to be the floors coming in second, because as you'd imagine, over 130 years, there's a lot of ground movement. Yeah, floors are up, windows are in. Now we get to move to the outside of the property, and you can probably hear it flapping in the wind. This sarking, this house wrap we have on the outside of the property, we're going to clad over the top of that, and it's going to be a bit more secure, a bit more warm, more safe, and it's going to look a lot more like a house than it ever has. So let's get out there. Alright, so now the outside of the building is being cladded, which was actually surprisingly easy. We knocked that over in about 5 hours or so. So now that we have the cladding on, we can move ourselves over to the bar area, which is just behind you there, which has that flimsy plastic lift opening, which is very heavy. It has no gas lift or anything on it. It's just, you know, you have to lift it up and put a stick underneath to hold it up. It's also quite unsafe. So the plan is to completely remove that bar, and then the rest of the wood will be salvaged for use in other areas of the property. For say fence posts, we're putting a deck around the side, which is what's going to happen with those floorboards that you saw me pull up. They're beautiful old hardwood floors. It's just a shame that they're in such rough shape. It costs more to reuse them than it would to just bring in new hardwood floors, which is, you know, unfortunate, but you know, it's all part of it. The next stage, of course, is the bar. So we're going to frame that up, There's going to be a window going in there, and it's going to, you know, match the other 2 windows that we've already placed in here. So I've spoken enough, I think. Let's get onto it. Back on site today. It's a very cold day today, so I'm very much looking forward to getting into it. But what we are getting into today is the asbestos removal. So I've got my plastic down here behind me. I'm going to double this up just to be sure, because I really don't need 10 square meters of it. Yeah, I'm just going to stack all the asbestos up on top of each other once it's all been sprayed down, and then this will get folded over, wrapped up like a present, a special present for the council tip, and then it'll be taped up with some special heavy duty tape. Now, quick disclaimer, if you're going to do any asbestos removal, do not listen to this video, do your own research. This isn't advice, this is just me telling you about my day. So I've got these heavy duty black plastic bags. I'm going to put one of these in each room, just going to tape it to the wall where I'm going to be doing the asbestos removal, and then I'm going to leave one out here in the main area for the end where I'm going to take the coveralls off and all the safety equipment straight into this bin. I think I should have got a size bigger.
Don't force me out of bed in your society. Don't push me down the road you've been down. Don't try to fix my head, it's just your anxiety. Don't hush me now, cause I just wanna shout. Don't make me dance to the tune that you're humming. No, my body don't move like that. Don't make me pretend I don't see your shortcomings. You'll be running when I raise the black flag. Get out your bomb and fly away. We'll be dancing with our hands in the air when our new dawn is.
Alright, so here we are in the toilet, basically, in the small bathroom here at the side. I'm actually sitting on the toilet at the moment. Excellent place to be finishing off this video. So all the cement sheeting has been removed from the walls. That first piece was asbestos, and so were the other pieces in the laundry, which you saw in those final clips there. But as I started to pull off the rest of the sheets, I noticed that they were a bit newer, and they broke differently to, there's still a bit here. And they broke differently to how the asbestos did. And as I started pulling off more, I noticed that the dimples were shallower, which I know doesn't determine that it's not asbestos, but it is a good sign. As I started to pull off more, on some of the back of the sheets it actually says does not contain asbestos or manufactured without asbestos, which was an excellent sign and a big relief. But I did keep the PPE on, I did keep the coveralls on just for, dust, and it's probably not the best thing to be breathing in anyway. But it did allow me to remove it much faster and with much more reassurance of my safety and everyone else's safety that's working here. So as you can see, I did actually go ahead and remove all of the sheeting in here, which actually exposed these old weatherboards on the original part of the house. So if you follow me on TikTok and Instagram, you would have seen that I posted a few posts about these weatherboards and how I came across them, and did a few polls, and here's actually the results of those polls. There was an overwhelming agreement that I should keep these weatherboards and have it as a bit of a feature wall. Alright, now that is it for episode 4 of Circa 1890. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Cannot wait to show you guys episode 5. And with that being said, here's a quick teaser, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.